he could expect no worse punishment than being restricted to the company area for 2 weeks. That was meaningless, actually, as we were in the boonies, and there was nowhere to go. Your father demanded trial by court-martial, and he exercised his right to defense counsel of his choice. Me. He could not be dissuaded from that, either. He told me when they put his accuser on the stand, I was to get into great detail about his shoving the captain's head in the honey bucket. I was convinced your father was going to go to the Long Bin Stockade, but your dad was one of those natural leaders who are able to get people to do whatever they are asked to do, even if it sounds insane. I did what he asked. He stopped when Miller handed him his fresh drink. I'm not at all sure I need this, General Wilson said, but thank you. And then he laughed. Well, as I said, he went on, smiling, I did my best to carry out my client's instructions. I asked the captain over and over about the details of the assault upon him. Finally, the president of the court had enough. Line it up, Lieutenant. You've been over and over this. One more question. So I said, yes, sir. And I tried to think of a good final question. I came up with a doozy. Not on purpose, it just came out of my mouth. Captain, I said, please tell the court what you found in the honey bucket when you allege Mr. Castillo shoved your head in it. Jesus Christ, Miller said, and laughed delightedly. That caused some coughing on the part of the members of the court, General Wilson went on. Then the captain replied, very angrily, shit is what I found in the honey bucket. I damn near drowned in it. Well, the court broke up. Literally became hysterical. The president banged his gavel and fled the room. The other members followed him. The trial was held in Quonset, and we could hear them laughing in the other end of the building for a long time. Finally, they came back, and I announced that the defense rested. The lieutenant prosecuting gave his closing argument, which was, of course, devastating, and I gave mine, which was ludicrous. Then the court retired. They were out 30 minutes, and then they came back and found your father not guilty of all charges and specifications. That's a great start, Castillo said, smiling. Unfortunately, he didn't have much time to savor his victory. 2 weeks later, he was dead. General Wilson took a sip of his scotch, then went on. I had a purpose in telling that story. For one thing, it has been my experience that there is more justice in the Army than people are usually willing to recognize. We are supposed to be judged by our peers, and the Army we really are. Soldiers who understand soldiering judge their fellow soldiers. They almost always return verdicts that are just, even if they sort of stray from legal license. I would suggest that the Court of Honor, which found you